All right, Catherine, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, we're on.
Good morning, everyone. So, to start off right off the bat, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Lullaby for Bach. And we're going to play measures 1 to the fermata and measure 10, just to kind of refresh on what we learned last time and see what much we've learned. Okay? So, John, can you give the vocalist starting pitches? I need an F and a C. Can you do the C4? Thank you. starting pitch. So can I get an F and then a C4? Okay. Okay. And let's do this one more time. Thank you guys for staying with me, even with some the fermata. Okay, so now that we've kind of gotten to understand a little bit more about this piece and we've played it through more, let's go ahead and talk about how, like, your feelings about this. What do you feel when you play the piece? Does it tell a story to you? Do you imagine pictures? And if so, what do you see? Like, just, there's no wrong answer here. Just talk about how you feel and what kind of expressions you get through this piece. Yes?
I see a lot of pastel colors.
Okay, pastel colors. That's very nice. Anybody else?
Feel very relaxed.
Relaxed? Okay.
Yeah, it is like one of those molas. I'm seeing what
Very nice. So it's very pretty and calming and relaxed. Okay. Well, then let's go ahead. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about actually the reason for the lullaby being in this Bach chorale. So Bach actually had 20 children in his life, and family was very important to him. So that's a lot of kids. But unfortunately, out of all of those 20 children, only 10 of them survived into adulthood. He outlived many of his children. How do you think this affected him in his life? What can you imagine he feels? And you're allowed to answer. Depressed, yeah. Maybe a little bit feeling troubled and like struggling through the world. Because, you know, family was so important to him, and these children of his, he had to witness so many just pass before him. So with this in mind, we're gonna take a look at some text of the Bach chorale that we're playing. Okay. O eternity, word of thunder. O sword that bore soothe soul. O beginning without end. O eternity, timeless time. I know, faced with great sorrow, not where to turn. Take me, when it pleases you, Lord Jesus, into your fortress of joy. So now having a little bit more understanding of Bach and his family, and maybe the text, does this maybe alter your perception of the piece a little bit? And if so, how? If it doesn't, why? Yes?
I think it relates to the piece by showing that even through all these struggles and hardships, he was still, like the last line, into your fortress of joy, so he's still waiting for like that to be the end result, has a goal to look forward to, he's still happy about that.
Anyone else? Like I said, there's no wrong answers, it's just your expression and your thoughts. Okay, well then, let's just take a look at this. Now, with these texts in mind, and the history of Bach's children integrated into the lullaby, what kind of characteristics do you think we can add into this piece to make it more than just what's on the page? Make it three-dimensional, add the background into the music.
Bring out the moving lines.
Bring out the moving lines, yes.
Like notes longer.
Notes longer, yes, I would agree with that. We can, maybe the moving lines, even though dynamics aren't exactly implied, you can feel the moving motion and add dynamics through it. Okay, does anybody have any more ideas? Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to play measures 1 to 14 again, and we're going to really try and incorporate those ideas that we just came up with. Would you mind saying them again for everybody? So we can
Elongated notes.
elongated notes,
Bring up the moving line.
bring out the moving lines. All right. So let's go ahead and start at measure 1 all the way to 14. What did y'all hear this time? Did it change very much? Did it stay the same? What did you hear?
I thought there was more of a line throughout the melody.
I would agree with that, yes. Did anybody hear anything else?
We heard the ding.
Comments, please.
I really like how you opened the floor to us, and you stated many times that there's no wrong answer. That's good reinforcement for us.
I think I said this last time, really good job with the
Speak up.
kinesthetic. Oh, really good job with the kinesthetic involvement. Your eye contact is really good. Just be sure when we're actually playing that you maintain that eye contact, you just look down. With all the questioning, really good thing, even if there was like a little bit of that awkward silence, like sometimes that can actually be a good thing because it actually gives us enough time to think about what we want to say and then provide it.
Yeah, and there's an educational jargon for that. Wait
Wait
time.
time.
Yeah, you had excellent wait time today, Catherine.
And you didn't rush us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just really liked your sequencing. Everything made sense. It all was very cohesive, and it wasn't just jumping to thing to thing. Everything had a smooth transition, and there was a reason for everything we were doing, so it was really good.
I liked everything you did. One concern is that I don't think you ever really looked at me to see if I was ready, because there were many times that you put your hands up and you were conducting and I wasn't ready to play. And then at measure 5, a cue would be lovely,
Okay.
because I wasn't sure if I was counting in the right place or if I was coming in the right place and so on and so forth. Eventually I figured it out, but for beginners, they're not going to figure it out as fast.
Catherine, thank you for listening or reading the comments and involving some of those ideas. I didn't know if they would work or not, but they were just ideas and you took them and kind of made them your own inside your lesson plan, which is kiss your brain. What was I going to say? To Daniel's point, nice wait time. You didn't rush us, and it was okay. And sometimes that feels so awkward. We feel like that 3 seconds is about 30 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
But it was fine. It was fine. And I loved that we got up and had that kinesthetic of, so you had some visual, you had some kinesthetic, you had some oral, all mixed into a 15-minute lesson, 12-minute lesson. Cool.
Yeah, and along the lines of the kinesthetic activity that you opened with, I don't know if you realize this, and John, you know I think the world of you, but John's rhythmic precision was a bit lacking, right, at the very beginning. He played beautifully, but it wasn't very consistent with what you'd notated. But, yeah, no worries. But once you did that kinesthetic activity, his precision in his playing was enhanced, right? I mean, John, did you notice that?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it was so much better, but I think that shows the benefit of it, right? We don't just do these things so that we can check the boxes and say, you know, we met all these different criteria within the lesson. No, we do these things very purposefully. It functioned fantastically for John. It was so much better once you had him engaged kinesthetically, so kudos to you. And you have a very nice teacher persona. Very nice teacher persona. Your voice, your eyes, your word choice, it's all really good.
I think you have a welcoming presence. I wrote that on as my last comment. You have a very welcoming presence in your teaching that, yeah, you're up there and you're in charge, but you care about what they have to add. And that's really cool. Anything else? Oh, shoot, I am sorry. Wait, Excel.
Well, that shows that you did great. You see the clapping, and by the way, compared to last time, you improved your facial expression. You did great. You did great on that. The only thing that I would want you to look and see if you can improve more is your prep bit on conducting and the cutting out. Because the time you just cut out and they were still playing, they didn't see that. It was very small. So just look at that and try to improve it. Thank you.
Awesome.
And now,
A second round of applause.
second round of
Because you
applause.
deserve a second round.
That's right.